have many different things in our life, but all are related. I am MD Muminur Rahman, a graduate student from Software Engineering Department. Welcome all of you. So here you can see China is a very big country. On the other hand, Bangladesh is a very small country situated in South Asia, where I came from. The Great Sundarbans is the largest mangrove forest of the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's also home of the Royal Bengal tiger, Mongjala Lautu. So nearby this forest, there is a village called Budhata, where I came from. And my journey to China actually starts from nearby this forest. So my father is an ordinary businessman, so he has a small shop in his village. So it was the first time I knew a country called China. It was actually made in China, written on a product backside. And you can see, I want to ask you that how many of you have this video, this bricks game in your early age? I believe that many of us, we had this in our young age. And these are the other toys I had when I was children. And the most interesting thing is that all of the toys was made in China. So I always wondering, so the Chinese people can make some better toys that our local people could not. So I was curious to know more about China. So I often ask questions to my family member regarding China, but they also have very little knowledge. And always they give me the answer about China is Gonochip, means China has a lot of population. So it was the first impression about China on me that China has lots of population. Of course, we also know some other Chinese great leaders is Mao Zedong, the founder of People's Republic of China, and the great Chinese philosopher Confucius. And obviously we watch Kung Fu movies, although we don't understand the Chinese language. In our general knowledge book, we read a question, so what is the sorrow of China? Is Yellow River, because the Yellow River have been responsible for several deadly floods in China in last centuries. And Bangladesh also suffered a lot by flood. So you can see that Mao Zedong and Confucius, Bruce Lee, Yellow River, the Bangladeshi people are familiar with this Chinese scenario. And here we can see that great leader Mao Zedong and the founder father of Bangladesh met each other in 1956. After my graduation from college, I moved to Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh. It's 400 kilometers far away from my hometown. And there I got to know a friend who was studying a Spanish language to go to Spain for his higher study. So I was inspired by him that I also want to learn a foreign language. So I got admission in my university, start taking Spanish classes. So in that university, I also got to know some other friends who are studying Chinese language. And that was the first time I heard the word Ni Hao from them. And this Ni Hao word is the sounds I really like it. And I tried to pronounce it, but I couldn't. After several times of practice, I was able to pronounce Ni Hao. And I fell in love with this Ni Hao. And I really decided myself that, okay, I want to learn more Chinese. So I was wondering that how I can learn more. So later I find out that the China International Radio, they have 60 different languages. They broadcast their program. They also broadcast their program in Bengali language, in FM radio station. So I used to listen to them when I was undergraduate student. Throughout their programs, I got to know about Chinese culture, language, history, economy, development, music, and so on. Once I heard a song called Beijing Huaning, so it means Beijing welcome you. And it was the 2008 Beijing Olympic theme song. This song really touched my heart. So I finally decided, yes, I will learn Chinese. And I started learning Chinese in my university. After 60 hours of class, I just took 1.5 hour class once in a week. After 60 hours of class, I attend Chinese speech competition, Han Yu Xiao. So you can see how was my Chinese that time. You can see it is my speech script. It's not written in Chinese character. It's written in Finnish because I didn't understand that time Chinese character. And I have to practice this thousands of times to memorize it. And the Chinese tone, Shangjiao, was a big challenge for me to remember. And my script, the topic was 我喜欢汉语, and I really love Chinese. It's also the part of my speech competition, my Chinese calligraphy. So I write down a calligraphy part of cultural competition. You can see what I write down. So I want to ask any international student who can read out this Chinese character. Anyone here? Any international student? Anybody? You will have a gift. Who can read it out? This Chinese character. Anyone? No? Okay. Anybody?
Yeah, we have the volunteer here.
Okay. Yes, all right. Do you know what does it mean? Can you say it in English? Huh?
So we are glad to meet the people from other countries.
Yeah, you almost got it. It means that how happy we are to meet your friends from far away. So after this competition, I was selected by Chinese Confucius Institute to come to China and explore myself and experience myself this great country. So I came here in 2011. That was the first picture I took in Kunming Airport in 2011. I visited Great Wall, also Changjiajie, Funan TV station, also many other places. It was only for 13 days trip, but that trip has changed my life. It just not only changed my view on China, it actually changed my view how I look at things. I found out that China is not a poor country with lots of population. It's a very modern country with new global vision. And I have seen hope for the development on every person's face I pass through. Very friendly and welcoming. And I've also got to know that China doesn't only produce toy train. They have the fastest train in this world. Great. After this trip, I went back to Bangladesh and I got an opportunity to come back here again. My Confucius Institute offered me 1 year scholarship to learn Chinese language. And there is a big challenge for me. I need to make a very hard choice because that time I was third year bachelor degree student in my university. So now I just got 1 year Chinese language course program. It's a non-degree. So if I come to China, then I need to left my graduate degree. But finally, I decided to come to China. And here I came in Beijing Normal University, Peishita. And I chose Beijing Normal University because I want to be a Chinese teacher. I want to go back to my country and teach Chinese to local people. So also I got an outstanding student award from our department. And here another question comes. How many of you choose your major yourself for bachelor degree? Many of us, maybe we choose our subject because our friends told us or our parents asked us, okay, you have to do this course. Or our teacher just put on a subject based on our grade. So we actually we don't make our own choice. But me, I choose my bachelor degree course myself. Behind that, it has an interesting story I want to share with you. So after coming to Beijing Normal University, I was not used to eat Chinese food. I was eating KFC for 1 week at McDonald's, Maitanglao and Kandasi. It's like almost 1 week. And I couldn't use Chinese chopsticks that time. So it was a big challenge for me also to adapt with the Chinese food. and I want to cook myself. To cook myself, I need to have some cooking stuff, and where I can buy it. I was new in Beijing. So with the help of one of my friends, I ordered something from 360buy.com. Anybody knows 360buy.com? I think many people doesn't know. But the interesting thing, 360.com is actually GD.com, Chingtong. Today, Chingtong, their name was 360buy.com. So it is the first time I am getting online shopping from Chingtong. I never experienced myself online shopping in Bangladesh. It was the first time in 2011 I ordered something online from JD. Tonight I ordered and the next morning I get my parcel. I was so excited to open my parcel, and most of the people I think have the same feeling when we order something on online and we wait to see how is the product quality. I was so surprised by their product quality and delivery service. I was wondering how this online shopping functions and how this works. I want to know more about that, how online shopping happened. After several months of research, I find out that if I learn e-commerce, maybe I will get to know more about how online shopping works. Then finally I decided to study e-commerce. So I chose my bachelor degree major, e-commerce, and in 2016 I graduated from University of Tsinghua in e-commerce. So my choice always have been changing. The choice I made to come to China and to study Chinese, it just not only changed my view, it also changed my life. I also think many of international students came to China because of Chinese language. And my choice always have been changing. How changing, you can see history. I first started studying history way back in my home, 2008. Then I changed to Chinese language in 2011. I changed again e-commerce. From e-commerce, I changed again. Now I am studying software engineering. So you can see all the subjects I studied all are different, but all are related to my vision and to my dream. And why finally I decided to study software engineering? Because I thought that language should be easy to learn. I want to develop some application that people can use it and learn a language easily. To do that, me and my team came out with a startup called LBD. We say learn a language to win the world. So it is the first online platform in Bangladesh that people can learn a language online through our platform. It's the first initiative in Bangladesh. We also develop online applications, also develop mobile application, mobile platform. So these are the key features of our application. You can see thousands of people are watching our videos every day, and many of them using our mobile application to learn the language. And I believe that many Bangladeshi people will learn language and will be able to communicate with 1.3 million people. So my chosen journey to study in China has transformed my life with a new global mindset. I strongly believe it also your journey who choose to be here in Tsinghua to make a difference. So no matter what, how difficult to make a different choice, you got to take it and do it well to make a difference in your life as well as in the world. I will leave you with a poem by Rabindranath Tagore. Once I went to China, those I had not met put the mark of friendship on my forehead, calling me their own. Thank you.